RedMagic has been giving Asus consistent competition in the gaming phone segment, and their Pro line is synonymous with the best gaming phones out there. The Nubia 9S Pro is no exception. While it's largely just an iterative update over its predecessor, the 9 Pro, it has a slightly improved design, even better performance, and a few extra bells and whistles. Design-wise, the 9S Pro has that unmistakable gamer aesthetic. It's got aggressive lines, RGB lighting, and very flat sides. It's a big phone with a gigantic screen, which is partly what makes it great for gaming. The back is made of glass, which is prone to smudges, but it looks premium. The capacitive RedMagic trigger buttons are still present, which work similarly to shoulder buttons seen on every gaming controller. For the display, you get a 6.8-inch AMOLED panel with a 165Hz refresh rate, similar to the ROG Phone 8 Pro. It's incredibly bright, with vibrant colors and deep blacks. The touch sampling rate is also top-notch, which means you don't miss any inputs while gaming. It has a peak brightness of 1600 nits and very thin bezels. Unfortunately, the razor-thin bezels and completely flat sides mean that it's less ergonomic than other phones. Under the hood, you get the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, 12 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage with the base model. The RAM and storage are much lower than the ROG Phone 8 Pro, but considering the RedMagic is considerably cheaper, this isn't a big issue. Frankly, 12 gigabytes of RAM is still more than enough for almost any game out there. The phone has a decent vapor chamber cooling inside, and even a small fan that keeps temperatures at bay. While it might be slightly slower than Asus's offering, it's not a massive difference at all. Both phones play all the latest games at high frame rates, and you can't ask for more out of any gaming phone. Battery life is another very strong point for the 9S Pro. With a capacity of 6,500 mAh, you're looking at almost 2-day battery life. It even comes with a blazing fast 80-watt charger in the box, meaning you can charge it from 0 to 100 in under 40 minutes. The software experience, however, leaves a lot to be desired. This phone is running Android 14, but with the very heavy RedMagic OS 9 skin on top of it. The browser app has terrible UI. It comes with a lot of bloatware, and a lot of the AI-style features are more gimmicky than anything. It's certainly usable, but the software experience on other phones is miles better. Surprisingly, the camera is not bad at all. It features a 50-megapixel main camera and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Both of these cameras produce good images if the lighting is decent, but the 2-megapixel macro camera is too soft to be usable. Gaming is the main focus on this phone, as camera systems from OnePlus, Google, and Samsung all outperform it. In terms of competition, the ROG Phone 8 Pro has a better software experience and more RAM. However, strictly from a gaming standpoint, the RedMagic is a better value, as it's considerably cheaper. If they work on their software and maintain this pricing, you wouldn't need to consider any other gaming phone again. Considering this phone is made by a smaller company, it's surprising how good it is. If you can put up with the software, it's a very capable phone with strong performance and battery life. For the price, it's a great overall value. To sum up, what I like is the excellent flagship-level performance, the exceptional battery life and charging speeds, the fantastic 165Hz screen, and it retains the headphone jack. On the downside, weak camera system and the RedMagic OS is a bit ugly. Ratings: Design, 8 out of 10. Performance, 9 out of 10. Display, 9.5 out of 10. Software, 6.5 out of 10. Cameras, 7.5 out of 10. Value, 9 out of 10. For an overall rating of 8 out of 10.